Hi, it's Rena from In a Way That's Healthy, and it's time to make supper again. I know I'm not the only one who struggles with what to make the family during the 9 days, so this meal should help you out. These are my crispy vegetarian tacos. They are so good, so simple. We literally have them for lunch, for supper, for lunch, for supper on repeat because they're always a hit. I serve them with a creamy, high protein dipping sauce as well, which takes them over the top. You're gonna love them. Now let's cook supper. Now here's all you need to make these delicious crispy tacos. Instead of using any meat, we're going to be having black beans. You can use kidney beans or any other beans that you like. Some corn, some shredded cheese, and you need, of course, the taco shells, the tortillas. I'm just taking the back of a fork and just mashing up the black beans. That's the only bit of work here required for this, but honestly, you don't need to bash them up. I just kind of like them that way. So just take a fork or anything and give them a good mash. Now, these are all mashed up, and by the way, you didn't hear this from me, but you can just use your hands to mash this up. It goes much quicker than a little fork. And then we're going to take the tortilla and press that down into a half of the tortilla. Now we're gonna put some of the corn on there. Press that into that. Very simple, which is what I love about this. Now some cheese, very needed because the cheese sort of helps the tortilla stick to the rest of it. And I mean, it's really delicious, so don't skip it. And then you're just going to fold it in half like this and press down. Now, you have two options here. You can spray a baking sheet, put these on a baking sheet and bake them all at once, many of them. That way it's just in the oven, out of the oven. Flip them over if one side gets crispier than the other, and that's it. Or you can just put this right onto a frying pan and cook them on both sides. So whichever one works best for you, just get it cooked. I have a pan here on a medium heat, and I'm going to put some olive oil spray right into the pan. Before I flip them, I also like to just crisp up the outside with some oil, so just spray some oil over the top there, and then flip. I also love that you don't need to turn on the oven for this. You can, but you don't have to, which is great. That's so crispy. Now just remove them and continue with the rest. Now, because those were so easy to prepare, I do like to serve a fun sauce to go with it, which honestly is super simple. You can make it with or without, whatever you like. But what we're going to do is we're going to put some cottage cheese in this sauce. Now, you can use sour cream or yogurt, but cottage cheese packs good flavor and a lot of protein. And if you want to up your protein for supper during these dairy meals, then this is it. So you're going to now take in a blender your cottage cheese, put all of that in. This makes for a really creamy sauce, which I love. And now you're going to pack it with a lot of fresh washed cilantro. Now, if you don't like cilantro, you can use parsley, but I do think cilantro is better. So if you like it, use it. You have some garlic and lime juice, add that in. A pinch of salt and black pepper, and optionally, which I do recommend, is adding in a little bit of a jalapeno. If you do like the spice, it will make this taste even better. So put about half of a jalapeno. If you think it's too spicy, take out some of those seeds and it will be amazing. Now we're just going to blend this up. Okay, it's done being blended, and now I added a bit of water just to bring it together, and it is green and gorgeous. And now we're going to pour that creamy sauce. Look at that. You can use this as a dip for veggies. Like, you can use this for anything. It is amazing. In general, blending up cottage cheese is life-changing, honestly. It's so, so delicious. Okay, now this is going to go on the side, and we are going to enjoy this with our tacos. And here we are. How good does this look? It is delicious. Listen to this. Nice and crispy and absolutely delicious. I'm going to just break into one to show you how they look. Look at that cheese pull right there. Amazing. And then literally just take some of that delicious sauce and take a bite and enjoy. I hope that you give this a try. It is such a simple supper, yet super elevated, I think. It looks pretty fancy, but you did very little work. So if you do give it a try, please comment below and let me know. And now I'm gonna go and eat these. Bye.